Hey there everybody, this is Pastor Charlie. It's Wednesday of Holy Week and I'm here with a midweek reflection for you. And really what I want us to reflect on today is what's coming up over the next couple of days. Holy Week is one of two high points in the Christian calendar, the other one being Christmas, of course. And what we go through this week, how we journey through this week, really is an opportunity for us to reflect on all that Christ was teaching his disciples and all that Christ was giving for the world on Good Friday, and on the sheer power of God to defeat the scourge of human life, which is death and sin. That's the message over the coming couple of days. And I think it's good on this Wednesday, before we get into services tomorrow night and Friday night and services on Sunday morning, I think it's good to stop today and really just prepare our hearts for the devotion that we are entering into in these days. Now you might be watching this thinking to yourself, I don't really do Holy Week that much. I don't think about it that much. I just kind of get to Easter Sunday and that's what I do. And if that's the case for you, I would just invite you to maybe change the script this year, to give it a go, to experiment. What would it be like for you to come to a Munday Thursday service tomorrow night, when we remember that Christ gathered with his friends on the night that he was given up? He gathered with them and he broke bread with them. He shared these gifts that we still share with one another to this day in the celebration of Holy Communion. And we will celebrate that sacrament tomorrow night. Maundy Thursday also is a time when we think of Christ as the servant king. The one who came not to be served, but to serve. The one who washed the feet of his disciples. The one who broke bread for his disciples. The one who gave himself up for the world. Maunday Thursday is a wonderful reflection for Christians all over the world as we consider who Christ is as the servant king. What Christ has given us in these simple elements of bread and wine that just mean so much for us. Reminders of the new life that we are called to. Reminders of the extent of God's love for the world. Maybe tomorrow night you might make your way to church at 6 o'clock and join us for a service which will be reflective, which will include some special music and a short reflection on what we do on Maunday Thursday. The same could be said for Good Friday. We have already recorded a video that will go out on Friday, which invites you to reflect on some of the words of hymns that mark that particular moment in the Holy Week journey, when Christ endures pain and suffering, verbal abuse and bullying, when Christ goes all the way to his death for the sake of the world. Perhaps you would consider coming to the service that we have on Friday night as well, right here in the sanctuary, when we will take time to reflect on those dying moments of Christ. When we will take time to sit at the cross, to be witnesses to the sacrificial love of God, when we will reflect on what that means for the world around us, what it means for our lives too. You see, these moments are special moments to devote ourselves and to think about our own lives in the context of the crux of this story that we gather around, the gospel, the good news, God's way of sacrificial love for the world. And the reason that we spend so much time on Thursday and Friday doing those things and sitting around the cross is so that when we get to Easter Sunday, it's not just another Sunday that has a few more flowers in the sanctuary, but actually it's a celebration of resurrection and of new life. And it means so much more because we have sat with Christ's death. And then on Sunday we recognize the power of the Spirit that has raised him from that death and has given the world the gift and the opportunity of new life. So friends, at the beginning of this Holy Week journey that we take over the next few days, I invite you to be a part of it. I invite you to reflect on all of those things, to let your own heart be warmed by the gift that Christ gives, to turn yourself towards God again devotionally in this high point of the Christian year. And my suspicion is that if you do, you'll be glad you did. You'll recognize God in your life in a new way, and who knows, maybe even hear a word from God along the way that calls you to your next faithful steps. So on this Wednesday of Holy Week, God bless you and keep you. And I do hope to see you on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Take care.